Two Brothers 2 is the continuing story of Sam and Luke and their two younger brothers, Tommy and Joseph. 5,000 days in the making. Watch Sam, Luke, Tommy, and Joseph negotiate the journey of adolescence and the road to young adulthood. While they don't have it all, they do have each other. And this is their story.
We call BYU and he says, well, I don't know what to tell you. We're full. You can try and walk on in the fall, but I don't know what else to say. We're full.
There's been a massive, deadly earthquake that's just struck in central Chile.
7 days had gone by, and we still hadn't heard from Sam. Because I truly got to that place where I truly believed that I probably lost him. I thought, well, it's been 7 days. Every other missionary's called home.
The updated death toll of 700 is widely expected to rise. A catastrophe of unthinkable magnitude.
It works, yeah. Okay. So, it's been an interesting last couple of days because there was an earthquake. We just barely got electricity last night and we still don't have water. Tomorrow we're gonna go over to Panko. I think we're gonna hitchhike again. And we're going to, there's someone that has a phone that works, so I'm gonna call home
And then the phone rang again, and I picked up the phone, and it was Sam. This was right after the consulate had called. It was a little scratchy, and he goes, "Hey Mom, what's going on?" And it was the happiest moment of my life.
Saturday at 3:40 to 3:41 and a half or 3:42 a.m. the earthquake hit. Here's our survival food. We've got some Ideal bread, some crackers, marshmallows, and a Lipton chamomile tea. When it stopped, we looked outside and there were people running around everywhere. People screaming. I looked up on the hill and there was a big fire and there was a band of like gangsters and prisoners that escaped from prison and were coming to Lear Kit. Everyone's in the street with these on and people were driving down, going down the road. It's like, yeah! Okay, this is the view from outside of our house. Earthquake's been really good for my fear of eating dirty food. I hunted this rat, and now we're gonna eat it.
So walk-on day is next week, and it's your last chance to fulfill your dream to play BYU football. So you get 35 minutes to prove yourself, 150 kids trying out, 8 spots. How do you feel?
Kind of surreal that it's finally here, or that it's coming up.
Yeah.
I've been thinking about it for so long. Too much time to wait around, not enough time for some balls.
Oh no, don't tell me you dropped.
There's these two real buff kids from Hawaii, and I think if they didn't take me, they'd take one of them. There's probably 12, and they said they'll take one. What's up, Dad? No, I made it. So now I drove me to Coach Tibble and get my pants. Yeah, I'm really excited. I just made the team, the BYU Cougar football player.
So you received your mission call.
So I've been waiting for it for a while, but my mom was going through the mail and she's like, Luke, your mission call's sitting right here. And I was like, what?
Dear Elder Nelson, you are hereby called to serve as a missionary. You are assigned to labor in the Cambodia Film Fin Mission.
Cambodia! Oh my gosh, and everyone gets so excited. And I'm just kind of sitting there and I was like, I don't even know where Cambodia is.
A few years ago, I made this discovery that if I wanted to, I could prevent being sad by detaching from it. When you love people, you can empathize with them more. You can understand what they're feeling, and by that, you can help them more. The thing is, loving people kind of hurts. It hurts to empathize with people. I thought that as I went on with my mission, that it would get easier because I get used to it. But it doesn't. Like I want to have self-control and self-mastery, but I want to love people at the same time. John 11:35, Jesus wept. And the perfect human, the perfect example of manhood, and the perfect example of self-control and self-mastery, wept. They went for lunch. Like, it was still not very clean, and they still have the maggot farm next to their table. The important part of that is I just ate them like it was no big deal.
He's getting very well at the language.
I'm understanding people a little bit better.
He had the exact words to say to people.
His dad said, you have permission to be baptized on the 27th. And Luciano was like, what? Are you serious? Okay, and Omar has been to church every Sunday, and he still hasn't been drinking. And, well, Gaston's doing all right. He's still teaching with me, and he's teaching really well, and kind of just wish I could just stay here forever. I've taught over 1,000 lessons. I've contacted thousands of people, but still every day I have to do things that are out of my comfort zone. I feel like the mission's changing a lot of things with me. And I'm gonna be a lot different when I get back. The mission's like really hard sometimes, but I feel like it's making me a man. Yeah, that's it for today. Ciao.
Me just entering the MTC as a new missionary and him coming back as just a stud missionary would probably have a real interesting conversation. Sam, what's up? How's it going? I feel like I've been through a lot since the last time I saw Sam. Eastside Catholic and football, state, that whole thing, and then going to BYU. And Jumri Sus, Sok Sabide. He's from Cambodia. So,
Sammy, you have to be impressed with that.
we're running out of time, Elder. All right, well, all right.
See you, Luke.
See you in Cambodia. Yeah. All right. See you in 2.
All right.
Better write me.
Okay.
Hey,
Don't
take
forget
care
your
of
stuff.
Tommy and Joe. See you later, Elder or Sam. Wilson. Well, all right. All right, so first day in the mission. Okay, whoa. I seriously feel like I just got back from war. I've never sweated so much my whole life. Oh great, I just ate pig blood. Like, that's disgusting. Since I've been here, I've just kind of been worn down by everything that's happened in the culture and everything. I just need a friend. Like, all I've got is this video camera.